Muscle up. I wish I could like change out the equipment and just say put this gem in the new slot. You know what I mean? Strength up's kind of nice. HP and defense. And strength. Okay. Good for now. Let's see this quest.
Good day. Good day.
Wow, it's rare for us to bump into anyone else in this area. You look like you can handle yourself. You think you could take out a couple of Legar for us? They're always attacking us for no reason. I hate them things. Right, 2 of them? Sure. The Bionis' leg. So I guess that's where we are, right? Because we were on the knee, right? Oop. Okay, this is going to be one of those guys that has multiple monster quests. A lot of things live there, including monsters that like to make trouble. Let down your guard for a second and they'll trash your stock. Those maker bunnets are causing utter chaos. Can you take a few of them out for us? Yes, I can. I know I can rely on you again in the future.
Good day. Good day.
Have you ever seen a field ponyo? They're quick on their feet and they're aggressive as they come. They're a constant hassle for travelers like us. Can you sort them out? 5 of those, okay. It's a relief to not have to worry about those things anymore.
Good day. Good day.
I've already asked you to do 3 favors for me. Sorry to ask, but I need your help one last time. Do you think you can help us out by getting rid of some leg Volf? They're constantly howling, really puts us on edge when we're trying to rest. Okay. Thanks so much. Really appreciate it. You can find leg Volf all over the Guar plane at night. They might have a lair somewhere. Good to know. Alright. Let's keep it moving. I feel like we should probably be getting another party member at the next, like, hub we come to. Just because we don't have a full party for 20 hours in the game right now, right? I'm sorry, 10 hours in the game right now. I was thinking 20 levels, 10 hours, and got it all mixed up. Well, this looks cool.
Oi, Shulk, look over there.
Smoke.
Maybe someone's got a fire going. Hope they're cooking up something good.
It's hardly a good spot for a barbecue. Come on, let's take a look.
How is so much of these areas horizontal, right? If you think about it, like if we're heading up a leg, you would think we'd be like, we're mostly heading, we're not heading vertical, right? We've been heading through caves without climbing that much. Now we're on this long, vast horizontal plane, but we're heading vertically up a leg. I'm just trying to figure out the physics of our travel here. Unless we're actually hanging off the side of the thing and like gravity goes towards the Bionis or something. Ether types will attack in response to ether use. Although we know that's not true because we actually had that view where we could see the 2 titans and they are upright. So. Ether types will attack in response to ether use. Alright, so it looks like a little like almost like a little nuclear sign or something. So that's interesting how like they have different types of aggro, right? There's aggro by visual, aggro by sound, and now aggro by casting a spell. These will attack if you use an art indicated with a horizontal line. Interesting, so an art has a horizontal line, it's an ether attack? Is that how that works? Alright, Legar move. Legar Doom is one of the ones for the quest.
The enemy's
Take
weak.
it out. It's only
But
level
don't
13.
drop your guard. This one.
Considering how us trying to fight something 5 levels higher than us worked out, I'm wondering if the enemy also has this issue where since we're going to be 5 levels higher than it, it can't hit us. I think that might be the case, because a lot of these fights that I do, where I'm a lot higher level, like, we just don't take damage. I think perhaps the enemy's running under the same rules, and if you have that much of a level advantage, I think you might just not take damage. Like, they miss. They just miss.
Bring it on! This! Come on, beat! We're the best! Man,
Reputation change. What was that? Oh, we're still blue. We don't have a new group yet. Oh man, now that we did all that extra talking, look how many more things we have going on over here. Whoa, that's awesome. Yeah, clearly we've been messing up in Colony 9 by just not talking to everybody enough. Big time. Pretty big area. Wow, yeah, look at that. Press out that way. A bunch of, there's like a little quest hub over here. Let's go towards that. And let's head towards that smoke first. Ooh. Our first blue shiny, juicy broccoli. I never really thought of broccoli as juicy before. Juicy broccoli. What are those red dots on them? Does that mean that they're like a group? Like if I select one, it shows me all the ones that I've kind of selected? Like it lights up all of them at once. Interesting. Let's get some of these little orbs for our Wikipedia. Fighting monsters in water kind of sucks because you can't actually fight when you're in the water. Okay, so this is interesting. Like our heal and our shadow eye are both ether attacks, it looks like. Which I mean, they're blue. Which I thought it was just if they're blue, they're an ether attack. That makes sense. But like bringing up this like line through them, it seems like an extra way to indicate the same thing the color does. So maybe blue doesn't always mean ether. Or maybe blue always means ether, but the line through it indicates whether it's an ether spell that will draw the attention. I'm not sure. Black Flammy. We have no reason to kill you at the moment, Black Flammy. Be happy. Earth is flat confirmed. Oh man. Ew. Not confirmed. Start pumping these down. Fire tarantula. That sounds pleasant. Shulk, what are you picking up? Oh, fire tarantula. Why? My collection. What kind of collection is it, Shulk? It's a special collection. Ooh, collecting items for future quest. Item visions. When you pick up a collectible or a treasure chest item, you may have a vision. You should try and keep any items that you'll need for a future quest. Items necessary for the future are marked with... Ow. The Monado is telling us that we're going to need that. That's the 4th sour gooseberry. I think Ewan needs these. We better take them to him. The Monado is going to let us know when we pick up an item that we need that we don't know we need yet. That's awesome. Future quest item. I love it. I like how they're working several. Oh, what's this icon? Oh, it's sight. They can see me. Okay, yeah. I like how they're working several different ways that the future vision mechanic of the Monado is like woven into so many different parts of the game. Like in combat, you see moves that are going to come. In the story, you see visions of things. While picking up items, you see whether that item's going to be important later. Like, it's cool that it's not just like one thing. I think very easily, there's so many games you can totally see it where it's like, yeah, it lets you see the future, and every now and then it tells you this guy's going to attack this guy. And that would have been the end of it, you know? But they thought that's not what they did. They kept going with it.
The enemy's weak.
What else would
But
that
don't
be
drop
for,
your guard.
you know?
This one's mine. Boom. Ah, Shadow Eye. Backslash. Now it's right time. Split edge. Bring it on. Hammer. Beat. Boom. We're the best. Who else wants some? The enemy's weak. But don't drop your guard. This won't take long. Ryan, you're a lifesaver. Boom. Backslash. Monado, lend us your power.
Ooh,
It's over.
Let's not lose our heads, though.
whoa! Look at this guy. Level C. 81. Territorial Rotbart. He's a badass. Just he aggro, so he back my butt up. He's just like slow walking through the plains. What's up, dude? I'm gonna come back and kill you later. Yes, I am. Not today. Not today. Check out this smoke. And a vehicle? Raid boss, right?
Someone's left a buggy out here.
That's strange. Who would just abandon a buggy in this place? And it's pretty new.
Is it brand new?
Not brand new, but it's in very good condition. You wouldn't just abandon it. So, what did happen to the driver?
Future vision. Or past vision. That's right, it shows you the past too.
There's a boy! He's being attacked by monsters!
You saw it happening? Where?
I don't know, but it was near some water.
Near water? But what made you have a vision all of a sudden?
Maybe it was triggered by touching the buggy.
Well, we'd better find him. Let's search everywhere around here where there's water.
Okay.
I mean, they're not actually raid bosses, Echo, because you're never going to have a party bigger than 3 people. They're just like, you know, elite world enemies that we'll have to come back to at a higher level. One thing I'm really noticing about this game, which we haven't experienced it yet because we're still so early on, but what we have observed is like high level areas and early game areas. Like when we were in Colony 9, there's areas with level 35-ish monsters, and then there's other areas with level 70-ish monsters, right? And what that tells me is that somewhere around level 35, the quest is going to send us back to Colony 9. And then later, at level 70, maybe the quest won't send us back. Maybe at level 70, it's just like that's an in-game place you can go optionally, right? But it tells me that we revisit these areas. I mean, the level 80 boss roaming around also kind of tells you that, although that seems like it's probably going to be an optional kind of, okay. Those guys just appearing after I walk there is a little... Does that just pop in? Like, is it just we couldn't see them because technical difficulties? Like, that's the second time it happened at that one particular place where, like, I walk onto the campfire and suddenly there's enemies around me. That aside, what was I saying? What are these guys? Spirits here. it's cool. It means that we're going to be, not only are these places offering us a lot of content now, but they're going to be offering us more content later from the same areas. And in some ways, games can do that in a way that would be a bad thing, right? Where it's like, oh my god, you're reusing the same map. But in a game like this, I'm hopeful that what it'll actually be is just like the story lives in the world, you know? Like, you have some games where the story doesn't really live in the world. And what I mean by that is like, each area you come to is for one part of the story, and when you're done, you move on to the next area, which is for the next part of the story. And when you're done, you move on to another new area, which is for the next part of the story. And you never revisit a place that you've already been, because that was a low-level area, and you just never go back there. The world is laid out in a linear path of steadily, progressively harder enemies, and like it's like the world itself was designed for your story, which obviously it was, but like it makes a lot more sense to not have it done like that, like to make it to where like the story never ever returning to the same place twice is actually kind of weird if you think about it. It's the third moth crawler. Getting those quest items before we get the quest. Speaking of quests, looks like we have some enemies down here. Maker bunnets. Let's go for it.
The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard. This one's mine. Yeah! I'm really feeling it. Yeah! We win! Good thing I'm here. No? Anyone? The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard. This one's mine. Boom! Now it's right time. All right, I'm feeling it. Eat this! Slash! Good job, everyone. Who else wants some?
I want more of those. That'll do for now. By the way, you can hear the game in the background during cutscenes. You mean like you can hear the game through my mic? Is that what you're saying? I gotta work on that. You.
The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard. This one's mine. Ha! We can definitely do this. Rain! Ha! Aura burst! Shadow powering up. Bring it on. Ha! Let's focus our efforts. No problem. Split edge. Backslash. Yeah. Choke. Okay, now we're getting started. Now it's Rhine time, and nothing's gonna stop us. Bring it on! Slash! We're the best! Let's not lose our heads, though.
And thanks for letting me know if there's any audio issues. Like, it's really hard for me to tell during the stream. I usually end up finding out,
but don't drop your
like,
guard.
when I'm editing the video for YouTube, and I go, and then I tweak it a little bit, and I hope it's better next time. One day it will be better next time, but for now, I'm still having issues.
Let's keep up the pressure. Yeah, this alright, we can do it. Come on. Stream edge. Wow, down. This is the Monado's power. Eat this. Now it's Rhine time. It's over. Let's not lose our heads, though.
But yeah, anyways, it helps a lot to get a viewer's perspective on what the stream may or may not be like quality-wise.
The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard. This won't take
So I can't really hear it during the stream so much.
Backslash! Eat this! I'm powering up! Wow, down! Alright, I'm feeling it! It's over! Man, what a bunch of jokers!
We're working on reputation for an area I haven't discovered yet, maybe. Oop! Here's the area with water. I think it's where the kid ran.
Shulk! Over there! Ah! Ah! You alright, kid? Who are you? That can wait. Go! Get out of here. Leave these guys to us. Okay.
Well, I might got unplugged.
Let's do this. Ready when you are.
I don't know how long it's been off.
Shadow Eye! Rage! Aura! We can do. Let's focus our efforts. I'm on it. Yeah! Right time. Ezra! Come on! Beat! Take down! This is the Monano's power! Cheers, Shulk. I'm powering up. Split Edge! How's that? Shulk! Nice attack. Everyone, let's go! Come on! Beat! We can definitely do this! Guys, you're a lifesaver! Bring it on! Come on! We can do it! Yeah! Yeah, let's end this! Nice one, Ryan!
Okay, it should work now.
Great! You saved my skin. My buggy short-circuited. And then there were those monsters and...
Question mark,
Well,
question mark, question mark.
thanks.
I fixed the circuit, but it's out of ether. Change the cylinder and it will be as good as new.
I think it's time for the introductions. I'm Ryan. He's Shulk.
Pleased to meet you.
Oh, hi. I'm Juju. Where are you two heading? If you've got time, you should come back to our camp.
Your camp?
Yeah, it's not far.
How about it?
Let's take him up on the offer. I'm surprised there's a Homs camp here, but they might have some information.
I suppose.
Juju, can you tell us how to get there?
Sure. If you go back to the oasis, you should see a tall stone post. Head there first.
Then what?
There's a small path in the woods next to the stone post. Just follow it down to our camp.
Got it. Now, let's make a move.
Alright. Hey, we got a guest party member. First. Put the heart over here. I feel like we should probably move along with the main quest a little bit at this point. Open up some areas, get quests from that hub over there, and then think about trying to like finish quests and stuff. That big guy gets around. We grab these blue glowy orbs. They're collectibles. These are collectibles. I guess one of my big questions right now is just what can I safely sell? It made me think it even more when they started saying, "Oh, we're warning you, this is going to be a quest item later, so don't sell it." And I'm like, are there other things I shouldn't sell? Like, there's so much money that I'm just carrying around in items. We don't really seem to have much of a limit to our. Ooh, we found the Volt Flare. We don't seem to have much of a limit to our
The enemy's weak,
inventory,
but don't drop your
where I would
guard.
worry about
This
it.
one's mine.
But
Right, you're a
I would like to.
Aura! Stream Edge!
possibly.
Take this! Hammer! Let's keep up the pressure! Alright, now tear them up!
Yeah.
Okay, Ryan. Eat this! Now it's Ryan time! We got through that pretty good! Man, what a bunch of
I
jokers!
think it's possible. We don't have a limited. We don't have a need for money at the moment either. But like, I don't know, just for future, I feel like it'll come up.
The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard! This won't take long. Run away! Eat this! Yeah! Almost there! You never stood a chance. Let's not lose our heads, though.
It's a mining back there.
The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard. This one's mine.
Like, why do you want to mine? I don't know.
Yeah!
I can.
You never stood
I
a
assume
chance.
it's good.
Man, what a bunch of jokers.
Probably for gym crafting, right?
The enemy's
Would be a
weak,
good thing to do.
but don't drop your guard. This won't take long. Rage! Let's focus our efforts. I'm on it.
Waiting for them to all
How
come.
good a win!
They kind of hang back, letting me kill this guy by myself without doing something. They're literally just like, I'm just gonna wait until after you kill the first guy, then maybe I'll come in.
I'm powering up. Stream edge! Monado, lend us your power! Almost there. Right, hammer! Alright, a train attack. Yeah, I'm turning up the heat. You're really getting into this, right? That was too easy. Good thing I'm here. No?
Making him super tanky and me do lots of damage seems to be working out really well. Playing to the two characters' strengths. Being so much higher level than them also is for sure helping a lot. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this game. I think we've only scratched the surface of it so far. Story's barely even really got started. Like, Schultz, best friend, soon to be love interest, possibly, pretty girl, got killed, and now he's just like, I'm gonna commit genocide. That's basically the story right now. He's like, okay, you know, F Mechon, all Mechon will die. I'm gonna hunt them down. I'm gonna kill that one with the face, and then I'm gonna kill all the rest of them too. All right, that's our hero's plan. What's the hero do in this game? Slaughter an entire race of people that he doesn't really know anything about. I feel like there's definitely more to the Mechon. I don't think they're just soulless machines. I don't think they're doing necessarily what we think they're doing. Like, they could have easily wiped out that town. They barely killed anybody.
The enemy's weak,
And then they left
but don't drop your guard.
without really being driven off.
All right, I'm feeling it. Almost there. Yeah, let's end this. We got through that pretty good. Let's not lose our heads, though.
His Shulwick. They killed his... I keep wanting to say girlfriend. She wasn't his girlfriend. They killed his
enemy's weak,
friend. They didn't kill
But
his
don't drop your
dog.
guard. This won't take
They're not
long.
monsters. They're
How
robots.
good a win! Split edge! Almost there. Right. We can. I'm powering up. Good job, everyone. Good thing I'm here. No? Anyone?
Hey, maybe the ones without a face are just like mindless robots, but I think the one with the face definitely seems to be sentient.